Hello there. Thanks for joining me on the Les Paris podcast today. Today's episode is 223. Yesterday, in episode 222, everyone listened about water pools. Today, episode 223 is about bicycles. Bicycles. Wonderful machines. They were invented, maybe 150, 200 years ago. As you can tell, I didn't do research before I started this podcast. The basic thing about bicycles is that they have two wheels. Bicycle. Bi means two and cycle means wheel. So that's the common feature for a bicycle. After that, anything goes. There are bicycles with big front wheels and small back wheels. There are bicycles with big back wheels and small front wheels. Some bicycles have fat tires. Some bicycles have skinny tires. You could say they come in all shapes and sizes. These days, they're getting pretty intent on the tires, I think. It seems to me that the new bicycles are coming out with new kinds of tires more than anything. Now, that's pretty important because that's the part that touches the road. That's the part that puts you in contact with the ground. And if it's good, you're going to have a good ride. And if it's bad, you're going to have a bad ride. I have a mountain bike. It has heavy knobbed tires. They're big and fat and pretty tough. They're great for going off-road, but they're not good for riding on roads because all the knobs on the tires actually make a lot of friction and it's hard for you to go fast, and if you coast a bit, it'll slow down quickly. For that, we need a road bike. Those have skinny tires. There's not a heavy tread on the tire, and they can go fast and glide for a long distance. Now, the next thing is the frame of the bike. Some frames are flexible, and some frames are rigid. It seems to me the rigid frames are the best. Now, they get fancy frames. Some are made of iron, but those are heavy. Then they get the fancy alloys of metal to make them. And then there's carbon fiber frame bikes. Those are light and strong. But most of us recreational people just get ordinary bikes. In Japan, they call the ordinary bike a Chari. And that's great. It's functional, it has a basket, you can carry things, and it's simple and easy to fix. I love bikes. Hi, thanks for listening through to the end of episode 223 of the Les Paris podcast. Today's episode 223 was all about bicycles. Be sure to come again tomorrow and listen in to the Les Paris podcast, episode 224, which is about scissors.